Good morning, everybody. Press one if you can hear me. I always worry whether you guys can hear me or not. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Press one if you can hear me, guys. I want to know that up front and right away. How's everybody doing this morning? Early show. I didn't sleep well last night, which is nothing new. So I'm kind of bright eyed and bushy tailed this morning. Hey, Tom Sheehy, Kira, BTF Phoenix, Sally, of course. Sally, 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 Mustang Sally. Slow your Mustang down, baby. Okay, let's see who else we got. Mr. Anonymous number 2. Good morning, sweetheart. So how's everybody doing this morning? I got up to a bunch of Steve Blair, good to see you, sweetie. Yeah, I got up FBS. I see he was in here earlier. He said he'll be listening. Yeah, I got up to a bunch of Michelle remembers. Good morning. I'm glad y'all can hear me. To a bunch of Kohlberger. Now that the case is over, there was a gag order on that case for so long that nobody could say anything about it. And now that he was sentenced yesterday, finally, they're gonna the from what I heard, the judge is dropping little bits here and there, and he has been since Kohlberger took the plea. And yesterday he was sentenced to 4 life without parole. Can't He's agreed, no filing appeals, none of that stuff. And I'm trying to think what else. Yeah. And the information that was dropped this morning was like a description of the crime scene, descriptions of the the job he did, what exactly he did to those kids. And they were saying that poor Kaylee Goncalves, however you say her name, they were saying she was disfigured. He had really done a job on her face. That he had, basically done about the same thing, had stabbed him. He just went crazy. But from what it said, he had did worse to her. And it's like her poor family. It's like, when is this, when are they, going to have to stop hearing about it, in the press and stuff like that? That's sad. And then, him getting the 4 life sentences, he got a $50,000 fine per person times 4 to go to the state. 50,000 each to the state, and then 5,000 each to the families. That made me mad too. Which you can't put a dollar amount on anybody's life, but yeah, yeah. And then people were, arguing, well, to keep him on death row would have cost more and whatever. I'm like, gosh, people just trying to justify everything, huh? But yeah, so I'm wondering, what else we're gonna hear. And then, poor Ozzy. Rest in peace, Ozzy. I thought when Ozzy did that last show, Ozzy hasn't been well for a while. Hey, FBS, yizzo. But yeah, they were saying that, the air ambulance there in Birminghamshire flew out there to him. And they were saying that, they did life saving measures for 2 hours on him. And it's like, can you imagine if he'd have survived, what kind of shape he'd have been in? Do you realize what a toll CPR takes on a person's body? Fractured ribs, punctured lung, probably. I mean, because number one, he was old, and when you get old, your bones are more frail anyway. But it's like, they're like, he wasn't, the family and all was saying it wasn't his time, and and I'm like, are you kidding me? It just, I hope he rest in peace, Ozzy. But yeah, it's crazy. It really is. But yeah, so what's everybody got planned for today? Like I say, it's an early day. But I know I'm up early most mornings anyway, so I figure I'll get up and get at it. And when I get off here, I'll probably go do something with the kids. Maybe take them to the park or something. We'll see. We'll see. It's too early to get wore out at 10 a.m. Too early for that. So I got to learn to pace myself. And I know FBS is wanting to go skating. I'm figuring the weather's probably pretty good. Hey, Jersey girl. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Yep. Yep. Just be careful. I mean, that just thinking about it scares me because I know I would be, I got my, daughter's rollerblades here somewhere. And I wish goodness I loved rollerblading. I would rollerblade. I would try to do it a couple of times a week because it's good for your legs and all that. That women, it's good for your booty, all of that. But yeah, now if I were to catch a rock under one of the wheels and fall and all with my back surgeries, it'd be over. It'd be over. So can't do that anymore. But I would love to. I figure I'll just keep them, and when my granddaughter gets old enough to wear them, I'll give them to her and let her use them because it's a nice pair. It's a really nice pair of blades. But yeah, yeah, I wouldn't try going down and doing the skateboarding stunts. I just stayed on level ground. I won't try to go up hills, down hills, and into bowl and stuff. Oh no, 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 no. But just for good exercise. Did you have a happy birthday yesterday, Jersey girl? Who's 54? What did I miss? Yeah, what'd you do? Did you have a nice dinner yesterday, Jersey? I hope so. Nice steak. Oh, BB's son is 54. Well, I hope he has a happy 54th birthday. Hope he has a nice day today. Has a nice dinner this evening, his favorite dinner, and a birthday cake. Cake, cake, cake. I love cake. Y'all know that about me. I love cake. I love cupcakes. Hadn't made any cupcakes in a while. I made a cake. Let's see, I made a cake probably about three weeks ago or so, and it didn't last long. And I was thinking maybe I might make one this weekend because everybody keeps asking me to. The family keeps asking me to, so I figured I would maybe do a regular cake with chocolate last time. I think I may do the same or chocolate chocolate. But yeah, I got the stuff. I just have to get unlazy and do it. Oh, you're stuck in DMV. You know what, Sally? What I had been doing for the last several years, they let us, if you don't have any tickets or a bad driving record, they'll send you a thing in the mail and you can renew it by mail and they'll send you the same picture. Well, I've done that the last couple of times. Well, I can't do that now. I've got to go in December because they're doing that real ID now. So I have me and my husband have no choice but to go. But yeah, if I can get out of going in there, I do. And I think ours is letting you make appointments now. I think our DMV it's stuck because during that lockdown you had to make an appointment. But I think that's stuck, and I think now you can go on and make an appointment. I'm going to check because if they're still doing that, then I'll make my appointment. That way, I'm not sitting in there having to wait. But although it's not usually that bad, but December is one of them months anyway. So shout out to Mr. Anonymous too. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate that. But yeah, yeah. So yeah, that sucks, Sally. Were there a lot of people ahead of you? Was it like that bad? Because yeah, yeah, usually people when they're coming into the DMV, you never know what they're gonna do. And if somebody with a couple of car titles comes in there and they want to change this and change that, you just never know what their busy days. Oh, you're baking a cake. Oh, that's sweet, BB. Oh, that's cool. I hope y'all enjoy the cake, and I hope he has a good day, and I hope they have a good dinner. Yeah, yeah, Jersey girl. Yeah, you deserve a good day. Good day. Jersey girl's a good girl. Good lady. Let's see. Okay, that was really nice. That was really nice to get, surprise you with a cake. Yeah, that's really nice. Yeah, that's, you know, just the fact that somebody, just to be remembered, it's not about the big gifts. It's about the moments that you share with people you love, your friends, and because as we get older we lose people, but then people move far away and you lose touch. It's sad when that happens. The elderly lady above me is 90 and I check on her and do her food shopping She gave me beautiful pink roses. Yes, so very kind. Yes. Yes, that's nice. That's nice of you to do that. Yep. We help out the lady across the street. The lady across the street, she's by herself and never had any children. And she has, I think it's her niece that comes like once a week or so. But other than that, she's by herself. So when we, cook on the grill or whatever, we'll take her some food and or have her over, and she watches the house for us. She's nothing like having her watch, man. She sits on that porch and rocking in that rocking chair. She watches the house, boy. Oh, oh, I hadn't thought to post it, BTF. I hadn't even thought. I hadn't even thought to post my Cash App. But yeah, it is. It has. I was noticing on my thing. It said temperatures were gonna drop Friday, and I'm like, oh my goodness, I better go see what they are. And I go look, and it's still like says like 86, and I'm like, they're insane. That ain't a temperature drop. I'll put it in there. I'll see if I can lay my phone down. But yeah, yeah. But I'm not gonna complain because I always complain when it's cold outside. I complain all winter long, so I'm not no matter how hot it gets, I'm just gonna try to keep my mouth shut and stay in the air conditioner. But I'll tell you, the power companies really jack it up this time of year. They come in. I don't know how it works in your guys' state, but they came and put a new meter, a separate meter on our house aside from the one we already had. And I'm like, what's that for? And Mr. Can't Be Wrong's like it goes all the way to our air conditioner unit. So and then right after our bill was higher. No, but my birth certificate, Sally, that happened to me. That happened to me about 10 years ago. They're like, well, you need to bring your birth certificate in. So I said, no sweat. I ran right home and got it. That's the one that mama used to enroll me in school and everything. I take it down there and they're like, nope, we're not taking this. It was one of the, gosh, what did they use? The memory ones or whatever. And it didn't really have the state seal on it or anything. So I thought, here we go. So, because I wasn't born in North Carolina, I was born in California. So I'm like, here we go. So I called California to see what I had to do to get it, and they told me to go online and print out this form, put my information on it, and go take it and have it notarized by a notary public because I was going to be absent from getting whatever word they used. So I did that and sent it, and I thought, here we go. It's going to take 6 weeks to get it back, but no, they it came back. I'd say about 2 weeks. It held me up from getting my license a little while, but not that long. But yeah, I could not believe that. I'm like, I've had my license all these years, and you want my birth certificate now? Why now? Because in school, I got my driver's license through school. It went, through the driver's education program. So yeah, it's just crazy. I'm like, I've had my license all these years, and now I have to go through the trouble of getting my birth certificate because you won't take the one that everybody else all these years has taken. So yeah, it was crazy. But I'm glad now. I'm glad I got it because you never know. You never know when you might need it. But I'm glad. Hey there, Mr. Edward. Good to see you. Thank you for coming in. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. But yeah, yeah, you got to get that, Sally, because you need that idea. You never know. Your idea is amazing. You never think about it until you need it because I'm not I'm not complaining, Sally. I'm not complaining. But you never know how much you really need that sucker. Because you go to the pharmacy and they ask for it. And they're not going to accept that shit if it's expired. They'll say nope. Because I was in the pharmacy waiting to get my medicine one day, and that very thing happened. And the pharmacist was like, "I'm sorry, I cannot." And I'm like, whatever. But it is what it is. But yeah, but I'm a procrastinator too. One of the worst. One of the worst. Yeah, yeah. It is. It is, and they keep changing the laws. You know, the tort reform and all, and they'll change this, change that, and get rid of this coverage and raise that coverage. And the next thing you know, something happens. Yeah, yep. Oh, you have that one. Yep, yep. That's the one I was talking about. And you know what? Every place took it. Every place. And then I had like it was like a black and white copy they used to give in California. I don't know why, but it was a black and white copy. I even had that where it just had my information, where it was typed in, mama's maiden name and all that crap. They wouldn't take that either. So yeah, 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 yeah. It is. Yeah, Jersey girl, gotta take care of yourself and do some things that for yourself once in a while. Go get your hair done, get your nails done. You know, get a pedi. Now, D. Gainey, I thought I seen you. I thought I seen you in here. Let me go back. Let me go back. Let me go back to D. Gainey. Oh, fellow troublemakers. I see. See, I have to go back. I have to watch D. Gainey. You know, I have to watch him because he likes to talk a little shit. So I have to make sure that I watch him. You know, he's one of them Devado eating woke jokes. Yeah, I can't do the fake New York thing as good as our friend Pizza does it. I wish I could. I wish I could do the fake thing that good. Because he really fakes it up because we all know that that's not his accent he's just putting on. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Let me see what I missed up there. But yeah, D Gainey. Yeah, yeah. That's that. And it's went on for a couple of years. And excuse me, because yeah, by the time yeah, dementia's sad. I wish nobody had to go through it. I don't need to get started on that. I'll be up here crying. Thank you, Mr. Edwin. Mr. Chris, our prayers for the soul of your dear mother. Amen. Thank you, Mr. Edwin. Thank you. Gotta say, Mr. Edwin keeps up his prayers. I gotta say, he don't forget anybody. Yeah, yeah, you can't get in the dispensary either. So that's the best excuse in the world, Sally. Yeah, there ain't. My license ain't expired because I got to get in there and get that. I got to get in there, man. Got to get in the dispensary. I'm playing. I'm playing around, but I do. Hey, Mike Slick. Yeah. Mr. Edwin FES says thank you. How are you doing today, Mr. Slick? Chilling out, or did you get the day off? Able to go fishing? Yeah, you guys. Don't forget Mike Slick's on tonight. What time are you on, Mike? 7 or 8? 8? 8? Because I believe we're supposed to talk right before the show. But if we get around to it, whatever, however that ends up playing out, whatever. Yes, 7. 7. Okay. I wasn't sure. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Did you get a chance to add any music on there or not? Because I know that I don't know how long it takes. I got that something else I got to learn. I got to learn all of that copyright stuff, how to do that, and how do you do that and not get struck or whatever? Because I see people doing it that are monetized and they don't seem to worry one bit about doing it. So do you talk through it kind of like you do other things you play or stop it, or I don't know, but yeah, I've seen people do it and get shut down, and then I've seen people do it and not get shut down. So I still got a lot to learn, but I've made one thumbnail. One. I like Canva, but I'm figuring out different ways to do things. If I don't, can't do it the way they're telling me, I'll figure out a way to do it. If I have to cut and paste or whatever, that's how I'll do it. But yeah, so what's everybody got planned for today? What's going on? Any good stories going on? Like I said, I was talking about Coburger earlier, and how he was sentenced yesterday, and yeah. Oh, I'm seeing that he's a weirdo that calls his mom every day and talks on the phone for hours with her. Woohoo! Yeah. Well, they said the morning all of that happened that he called his mom and talked to her for an hour and a half. But yeah, his fellow inmates are saying he's a shower hog and that he calls his mom dozens of times a day. Yep. Wow. But I mean, look at him. Look at him. He is a weirdo. I mean, and you know, like I say, he's 31. Okay, BTF. Yeah, yeah, let me know what that is. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I don't know what I'd do without BTF. She helps me out a lot. Steers me in the right direction. But yeah, he's 31. And he's gonna watch his life pass him by. He's gonna people, that he loves, are gonna fade to the limelight. He's because their lives are gonna move on. And he's gonna lose his parents. And you don't realize how much you do your parents love you until you don't have them. And then when you don't have them, or whatever, or they're ill, or whatever the case may be, then you realize. So yeah, he looks like the type that'd be a mama's boy weirdo. I mean, there's loving your mom, and there's but I would think he probably scared out of his wits in there, because from what I've heard, they don't just give these people protection. You have to blend in. They have to learn to blend in like everybody else. And yeah, they'd be in segregation and all, but who knows? But there's always a chance somebody can get you. And people probably run their mouth to him. So yeah. Oh, I take it, Jersey girl, you're talking about the coast over there. Axel Rose, don't come in here with that. Didn't FBS say yesterday that he hates hillbillies? Miss Can't Be Wrong, aren't you a hillbilly? No, I'm not a hillbilly, actually. No, I'm not. Dummy. Let me see. There we go. Yeah. But anyway, that's a stupid question, Axel Rose. I'm sure he hates, I'm sure when FBS said that, he hates dumb, stupid hillbillies, and I'm not neither one of those. So, but anyway, Benjamin Button, you're going to have to go Benjamin Button. Yep, that was a cute little movie. Didn't Brad Pitt play in that? The Curious Case, where he aged backwards. It's been a minute since I saw that. That was a long movie. Oh, really? They're retrying him now? They're going to go through with that because they dropped the death penalty case. I mean, I don't know how to do it, FBS, or you'd have had one. How do I do it? Do I have to? Oh, here we go. Never mind. Never mind. Here you go. I figured it out. Block his fucking ass. Excuse my language. There you go, FBS. Now FBS is running it. So there you go. I didn't think I could figure it out. You got it, didn't you, FBS? Let me see. You should have. Yep. Yep. There you go. But yeah, coming in here starting trouble. I mean, yeah. That already, irritates me a little bit. But I see Axel Rose around. I haven't seen him around in a minute. So he must have a couple other names. They usually do. Won't come in here under a name or I know him as or whatever. But yeah, there you go, FBS. You got it. He ain't said nothing else yet. There you go. We had a long conference call behind the scenes about Hillbilly. Yeah, that's right. D. Gainey's one too. D. Gainey's one too. He's not far from me. So yeah, BB too. Sally too. Yeah, Axel probably is too. Yeah, people just have nothing better to do. Ah, crazy, crazy. Where'd FBS go? Well, see, now it won't let me add myself as a moderator. There he is. There he is. There you go. He's still up there, FBS. He said can't handle the truth. He's got it now. There he goes. Took me a minute to figure it out. I was going to try to wrench myself, but I don't know how to wrench myself. It wouldn't let me It don't go. It won't let me do it the same way as I did yours. It just says pin comment. So yeah, yeah. I would never be. Mm-mm. No, it won't let me wrench myself the same way. Do I have to do myself from the studio? Because I clicked on my name like I did FBS's and it wouldn't do it the same way. So I don't know. But it wouldn't let me get rid of him. And but it would with StreamYard. But like regular on here right clicking, yeah, I could have. I don't know what I'm thinking. See, using two devices because I'm on my phone and then I'm on my other device looking at the chat. Yeah, Mr. Jimenez Tellet. Historic note: the term hillbilly are people of Anglo-Irish, Scottish, German heritage. They are also known as country or mountain people, and it can be in any state, not just a southern state. There are hillbillies in all states because there are, trust me. There are hillbillies in every state you go to. So, yeah, I only dislike jerk offs too. Yeah, yep. Yeah, he's gone now. First time I've seen that loser in a while. And he's no Axl Rose. I guess Axl Rose must be his hero. I bet he's no Axl Rose. Probably can't sing. This Axl probably can't sing. He's probably fat with a beer gut that hangs to his knees. And his wife Susie that'll probably go about 500 pounds with hair around her navel and a goatee. She probably tickles his balls with a goatee. Hey Nick, how are you doing? I'll be good, Nick. I swear. I promise. I promise. I won't talk about Axl Rose's saggy nuts anymore. Saggy nuts. That's true. Rednecks aren't the same as hillbillies. I'll never forget my daughter, my oldest, when she was about 5 or 6, kept hearing the term redneck. And she asked me one day, she looked at me, she said, Mama, she said, is my neck red? It was just the cutest thing. Is my neck red? Yeah. Yep, his wife probably has a hairy navel, hair all the way around it. He probably licks her belly button. Now I'm just being silly. But that's what I think when people, say stupid stuff. I'm gonna start clowning them like that. Where are you, Steve Blair? Thank you, Steve Blair. Good to see you though, Nick Valente. Did I say that right, Valente? Please don't make me cry. I thought you were gonna get rid of him, FBS. Hey Sal, good to see you, sweetheart. Glad you made it in here. Glad you made it in here. Axl Rose, What's your favorite Guns N' Roses song, Axl Rose? What's your favorite song? I got to hear this because something tells me you like boys, don't you, Axl? You like boys. You like little old boys with long hair, don't you? Something else with the tight jeans. I bet you, Axl. I bet you wear skinny jeans. Estranged. I was just listening to that song yesterday, Sal. It's in my playlist. Yep, I love that song. Estranged, Don't Cry. All. I like all of them though. Well, you like One in a Million. I see something told me. I knew you were gonna say you like One in a Million. I knew it. Guys, go look up the history to that song, One in a Million. I'm not gonna get into it on here, but go look it up. But I knew you were gonna say that. One in a Million, is that off of the Spaghetti Incident? Was it on that album, Axl? I can't remember if it was. I don't think it was on Use Your Illusion or Appetite for Destruction. I think that was on the Spaghetti Incident, I believe. Or Lies, Lies, Lies. Was it on Lies, Lies, Lies? Because Lies, 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 I think there was a lot of controversy around that. That was the one that had all the. controversy around it, I believe, but I can't remember now. I can't remember, but I knew he was going to say that. But y'all go look up that song. But yeah, yep, I thought it was on Lies, Lies, Lies. Yep, yep, because that album, I don't know how good it did at first, but there was a lot of yeah. Axel got himself in a lot of trouble over a lot of the shit he said on that one. But yeah, I like Use Your Illusion 1 and 2. I like them all. The spaghetti incident wasn't that great. Lies won't, Yeah, Sal. How many people have you got now? Yeah, yeah, Sal. You know Axel. He walked up and punched that photographer. It was at a restaurant or in the airport. I don't remember. He walked up and punched a guy in the face and broke the camera. I mean, and that he's done stuff like that on and off for years. He's crazy. Axel's crazy. I love Axel though. I wish I could have seen them back in the heyday. I don't have no desire to see them now. I mean, yeah, Axel. I like the young Axel, not the old Axel. But hey, that's how it goes. It is what it is. Oh, okay. Yeah, well, yeah, it was Sally. It's okay. It's okay. I figured it was an accident. Yeah, yeah. You're gonna have me listening to Guns later. I'll be listening to it later. Yeah, yeah. I like all of it, pretty much. But yeah, yeah. I don't know if they're doing anything this summer or not. I was messing with Axl Rose. I was telling Axl Rose his wife probably tickles his balls with her goatee. He knows I was playing. You got 10 subs. I try making shorts. I'm just so. You'll learn. You'll learn, Sal. You'll learn. I love the spin doctors, Sally. I love the spin doctors. Yeah, you'll learn. Just take it slow. And Sal, I'm doing everything I'm doing off my phone. I made my thumbnail off the phone. Look up. There's tutorials here on YouTube. Just go look up how to make YouTube shorts, and there's a couple of guys that'll show you step by step. Yeah, 2016. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I hadn't gave anybody wrenches yet, Sally. I hadn't. FPS, as a matter of fact, was the first person because I didn't know how to do it. I was just screwing around and clicked on it, and yeah. So he was the first one. Let me see, because I don't want to have the whole chat, but I'll give you one too, because I want you to have one. There we go. There we go. We got Sally in the house. But yeah, yeah, yeah. D Gainey, you always come back. I think you hear what you want to hear. He's like, I think you have that thing, that filter for words, like tickling balls. But yeah, by the way, did anybody hear about pizza? Has he been around? I hadn't even looked. Last I heard he hadn't been around. People thought he had got struck. Is that a fact, or do you think he's just taking a break? Yeah, selective hearing. Yeah, because it could be just that he's taking a break, like people were saying, or it could be that he got struck. I saw somebody in chat saying Pizza got arrested, and I knew automatically that was bullcrap. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Never take a break. So maybe he just got struck and he's on another channel or something. See you soon. God bless. Love the Southern accent. Reminds me Miss June Carr. Well, you see, I love Johnny Cash. See, Mr. Edwin, facts like that, you don't even have to tell me. I cut my teeth on Johnny Cash and Miss June Carter Cash and Waylon Jennings and Georgia Jones and Merle Haggard and David Allen Coe. All that good Southern country music. He changed his emoji yesterday. Yeah. What emoji was it? Because see, I haven't paid him. I haven't even went over there to look. I don't know how many channels he's even got anymore. I know at one time. Oh, so he was on, and that Amy was in there. Oh, okay. Yeah. Hi, Marta Fowler. Good to see you. Thank you for coming by. It's good to see everybody in here this morning. Miss Can't Be Wrong, 26 strong. Hanging in there like a hair in a biscuit this morning. Hanging in there. Yeah, slow and steady, slow and steady. Wins the race. Yep, yep. There we go. Anything y'all see in here? Yep, let me get this one out. We're not even gonna start that crap. We're not making fun of anybody in here. Anything I think is making fun of anybody is gonna go. I'm not starting that crap. Mm-mm. Not getting into fights with people that I don't have problems with. Pizza's a whole nother story. You know, we can all laugh at pizza, you know, but yeah. Someone probably bench slapped him and he's taking a few days off. I wonder if that well, I still think that's what happened to him that time he said he got in a wreck. Remember, or not a wreck, or got hit by a car. And remember he had that like little faint bruise above his eye? He was probably running his mouth to somebody and got it, because I've seen him say things to people like that guy at the beach that time, the man that was with his wife and all, cussing at that guy like that. And the guy kind of said, "You better be glad my wife's with me or we'd have a situation." And I believe that. I believe if the guy's wife hadn't been with him, he might have knocked him out. But you never know. You just never know with pizza. You never know with him, you know, what the story is. I'd love to really know what the real story is. But I still think that he's into RV. And if he ain't into RV, he's getting rooms every night. Because before, when he had that first car, he would come on and say he was sleeping in his car, but he'd come on from the parking lot of the hotel he had just stayed at. And I couldn't believe people were that stupid. Amazing albums. Yeah, I seen Metallica in 1996 in Greensboro, North Carolina. In fact, that video is here on YouTube somewhere of that concert. They were with COC at the time, you know. But yeah, great show, great show. I love concerts. I love them. I haven't been to as many lately as I used to, but hey, Everett, good to see you. How are you feeling this morning, sweetheart? I hope you're feeling okay after yesterday. Hope you're taking it easy. I imagine you're probably tired. Hope you're drinking your liquids. Hope you're able to eat a little bit and rest today. How often do you have to go, Edward? Because I know it's different. It just depends. But yeah, I think I'm going to get ready to wrap it up. Heck, I went 37 minutes, so 37 minutes I'd say is pretty good today. But I hope everybody has a good day today, and I will see y'all in the next chat. And thank everybody. Thank you guys so much for coming in. Mike Slick, Sally, Steve Blair, Kara. Thank you, everybody. Anonymous, Mr. Anonymous number 2. Thank you guys so much. Till next time. See, Tom Sheehy. Thank you, sweetheart. Thanks for coming in. I know you guys are about 5 hours ahead, so thank you guys. See you next time.